Hello, Groton. I'm David McBride, and I'm running for Town Council. I spent time in Groton growing up as a kid, and I enjoyed it so much that I moved here full-time in the late 1990s after college. I'm married, and we have 5 children, 2 of whom are still in the Groton public system. I received my bachelor's from Seton Hall University and my MBA in finance from the University of Connecticut. I have over 25 years of professional experience in finance, municipal government, and starting and operating small businesses. This experience will prove invaluable as a town councilor. A few examples of this experience is that I'm the current Director of Finance for the City of New London, the past Director of Finance for the Mohegan Tribal Government. I started a nonprofit in memory of my best friend, Jim Greenleaf, who perished on 9/11 and whom we honor and remember each year by providing over $50,000 in scholarships to high school students in Southeast Connecticut. I also own a few small businesses, including the local Groton Dairy Queen. If I'm elected, I have a few main objectives I'd like to focus on as a councilor right out of the gate. First is to focus on the budget. I'll be a councilor who will look at the budget in detail and will scrutinize every single line item to ensure every taxpayer dollar is being used properly for all of the residents of Groton. I am not looking to reduce services, but to see if there are any areas where we can reduce the cost of the taxpayer through efficiencies, automation, or revised purchasing practices. My second priority is to focus on smart economic growth. This is essential to increasing our town revenues and avoiding future tax increases. I understand what is involved in starting a business, and I have the background to help the town make smart business decisions with developers. I will also assure you that the people living near any proposed developments in the future are included early, often, and in all phases of discussions. I'm also a huge proponent of long-term planning, and I will make such a priority. I will urge the next council to develop a 10-year plan that projects out many areas that we can predict, anticipate, and then properly plan for. I also feel strongly about a few other areas. I want to maintain the solid services that Groton currently provides, especially to our great public school system. I want to continue to support our public safety departments, as such is vital to our residents and our businesses. And I want to maintain and continue to improve our town's infrastructure, our roads, our bridges, electric, water, and sewer. And I'd also like to look into establishing a stormwater authority, something other municipalities are doing to increase town revenues throughout the state. The American Rescue Plan Act, otherwise known as ARPA funds, is also an extremely important topic. For those of you who are not familiar with this is the money that Groton will be receiving from the federal government because of COVID. The town will receive $8.5 million. Some of this has already been received. That's some serious money that needs to be put to good use to have long-term impacts in our community. I'm very familiar with how this money works and what process can be used. And as a councilor, I will be bringing specialized knowledge to this area and how that money can be spent to ensure the best long-term interest for Groton. The Mystic Oral School property. The current council have already taken legal steps to indicate that the developer has not lived up to their responsibilities. Groton's Planning and Zoning Commission has also indicated they are not inclined to make any more zoning changes that are required. So from the outside looking in, as I'm not privy to confidential matters, this chapter seems to be coming to a close, and I am in complete support of closing this chapter and moving on. Groton residents, please know that I will work tirelessly for all of the residents throughout the town. My experience is what differentiates me from the other candidates, and I will use this experience to continue to propel Groton forward. It's a very important time for Groton. We have a tremendous number of opportunities in front of us, and if handled properly, many more will come in the future. I hope that you believe my proven experience will assist Groton in making good, long-term decisions as we move forward and to continuously improve Groton. Groton residents, I am asking for your vote in the upcoming election on Tuesday, November 2nd. Thank you.